Good morning, everyone. It's Jen from Jen's Junk Journal Gems. I thought that I would do a flip through of a custom journal that I've done for one of my friends. Her name is Luna, and she wanted a nature-based theme, but she also wanted some esoteric elements in the journal. And I thought I would show you. There's the cover. There's the back. And this spine is done with a cutout of some black cords that I bought at the thrift store. And I always do hidden spines, so I like to keep my spines clean. Here are some charms that I've put at the bottom. Here's the charms, and I have a video of me how to attach the charms on my channel. And here's some more charms. The owl. She wanted a moon theme, owl theme, that kind of thing. And here what I have, and this is an idea that I got from Jibid Neary's YouTube channel. It's a little scroll, and I've just attached a part of a pine piece that I collected from my property. I'll show you. I've just attached it with a little bit of a wire here. I think what she did is she attached the scroll with rope. And it says, "Let's take our hearts for a walk in the woods and listen to the magic whispers of old trees." That's a saying that Jibid Neary uses quite a lot. So I'll see if I can roll this back up a little bit. I'm not going to attach it just for sake of time, but it just kind of hangs like that. Okay, so I'm just going to open up the journal here. I really, really enjoyed making this for her. I'm going to fix the lighting just a little bit so it's not so, there we go. All right, so here I've made an envelope, and I've just attached it with some Velcro, and it just has a thank you card inside for her. And here is the first page. And I've made a custom pocket for her. I asked her what her favorite book was, and she said it was Rose Madder from Stephen King. So I put that on the tag in the pocket in the front. I'm going to turn it this way a little bit here. Might be a bit easier for you to view. Tag. I'm not going to explain where I've got everything. If you have any questions about any of the items, just post them below. There's lots of tags, lots of writing space in this journal. And she sent me some imagery that she wanted to include. This is part of a tri-fold envelope, and there's tags inside. A little bit of stamping. This was a true labor of love. It took me, I mean, I didn't do it all the time 100% every day, but I've got to glue that feather back on. But it took over a month to do, for sure. Here I live on a rural property. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll know that I live out in the bush. And I was able to get some owl feathers. Now I'm going to have to glue that one back on. But I thought I would include some of the things that, that I have around my property. I use digital kits for this. See, the lighting is still not 100%. It's very cloudy here today, so I'm using a light so that you could, you know, see the images. I thought that I would include a picture of a Luna moth, seeing as her name is Luna, and just some information about Luna, the Luna moth. I made this tag out of several ravens, and what I did was I downloaded and printed a folklore story from the Grimm brothers, and it's called Seven Ravens. So it's just something for her to read, and it's applicable to the tag that I've included there for her with all the many ravens on it. There's some leaves from my property. Lots of stamping and some sewing. Lots of imagery. And this comes off here. And that's the back. And I've included a tag. I haven't given this to her yet, and I just private messaged her and told her, please don't view the video. I'll be sending it off this week. And there's another tag. Here's a clear piece that I got from Michael's. This looked rather plain, so I went back and I sewed this on the top. I thought it kind of looked neat. This is a Tim Holtz banner, The Journey Awakens the Soul. This actually opens up. It's somewhere I just put in here a little spot for your collectibles, because I know that she likes to go walking in the forest, and so that might be a little pocket there for her. Some stamping and some digital kits. There's another pocket. Couple of tags there. Some dried flowers from around my property. And there's another tag. This is a big pocket, and I opted not to include anything in there. She can tuck whatever she wants in there. Another flower from my property and another tag. I have a journal about how or not a journal rather, sorry, a YouTube video on how I made that tag. Some more flowers. This is what my scroll is attached to. Let me see, it's so delicate, I have to be careful. Hang on. Oh, for heaven's sakes. There we go. It was caught on something. So what I did is I just made a little tab and then attached. And a thing on, I'm just going to tilt this up here. This is pretty thick. Some birch bark And this is a downy woodpecker, and I've included 3 feathers that I've found on my property. Sorry about the lighting, folks. It's more important that you see this, but I know some things are a little bit bright. The trees are poems, the earth writes upon the sky. Another dried flower. Another tag. This is another trifold envelope that I made for her. It was one of the first ephemera that I've made actually for this journal. It's got some tags. And then this large tag here. That I think came from Pinterest, an image on Pinterest. And that's the back. I'll just reattach it here. This page has some washi tape. I can hear my dog snorting. I've got 2 pugs snorting in the background. She said she didn't want a lot of journal space, so I've accommodated that by adding a lot of pictures and imagery and that. And of course the tags as well, you know, she'll be able to journal on. This is another Grimm's Brother fairy tales. It's called The Old Woman in the Woods, and here's a picture from that fairy tale. It's very nature-based, and so I've just tucked that fairy tale into the pocket there. Oops. And we're just about done here. Someone asked me, what is your religion? I said, all the paths that lead to the light. Got that from Pinterest. And I did a little bit of decoupage with the napkin there. And that is it. So I can't wait to give this to her. I know she's going to absolutely adore it as much as I do, and I had so much fun making it. All right, great. Thanks for joining me today. And if you like what you've seen, please hit the like button and hit subscribe. I do anticipate doing more walkthroughs of journals that I'm making, and also tutorials of the step-by-step process. Okay, take care. Talk to you later. Bye.